The deeper you go in the ocean, the stranger the environment gets. Right at the bottom, the seabed looks like something you'd find in a sci-fi movie. In 2017, scientists were able to run an expedition to a submerged volcano in the Pacific Ocean. What they saw left them speechless. They called it the Forest of the Weird. Instead of trees, the forest was made up of oddly shaped corals. This includes some that resembled bottlebrush plants and others that were flattened and heart-shaped. Many had pink brittle stars, relatives of starfish, wrapped around their branches. The corals were dotted among glass sponges. One looked like a frilly white petticoat caught in a breeze. It was swaying in the ocean current, hoisted on a zigzag stalk. Most intriguing of all was a glass sponge on tall stalks. It had what looked like a melon-shaped head with two holes, appearing similar to googly eyes. This species was nicknamed the ET sponge. In 2020, it was given the scientific name Advahena magnifica. This means the magnificent alien. Conditions on the seabed may resemble those on other watery planets or moons. Whether it's merely coincidental or life was seeded here by inhabitants of those other planets, no one can say for sure. It's safe to say that we know less about our planet and the deep ocean than we do about space. The creatures living down there are weird. Every once in a while, scientists will discover a new species. These either look like something out of a children's cartoon or a creature from the nightmarish depths of hell. Some creatures look like bundles of rope. Others look like literal blobs of flesh when taken out of the water. There's the unfortunately named sarcastic fringe head, a tiny fish with massive jaws. There's even a fish that looks like a xenomorph from the Alien movies. Here's one of these strange creatures named Sloan's viperfish. It has cells that can produce light. Called photophores, these cells are used to lure unsuspecting prey toward its mouth. Once it catches its victim, the viperfish's hinged teeth rotate inward. This traps the animal, preventing its escape and forcing down the predator's gullet. And it's not the only fish to do so in the deep ocean. Many others are also capable of producing light, like the anglerfish. Speaking of the anglerfish, it has a rather strange reproductive method. The male of the species is much smaller than the female. Their way of mating involves the male fusing with the female. This essentially dissolves the male's body. In the end, only the male reproductive organs are left that allow them to produce new offspring. Rotating teeth, light-producing cells, fusing to mate, that sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? As always, when aliens are involved, you'll get a slew of sightings. Lake Baikal is the deepest lake in Russia and contains 1/5 of the world's unfrozen fresh water. It may not be part of the ocean, but its depths make it equally mysterious and host to various unknown species. In the closing years of the Soviet era, it became the location of several alleged alien and UFO sightings. We often hear about UFO sightings in America, but there have been many reported cases in Russia too. These were initially covered up by the authorities, but the media brought them to light. Sightings included aliens spotted by military divers in Baikal's depths and large spaceships hovering over its waters. These images show what two photographers claim were UFOs buzzing the lake. In 1982, 7 military divers reported encountering aliens under the waters of Baikal. Alexei Tivanenko, a doctor of history, said, "At a depth of 50 meters, they met swimmers around 3 meters tall, dressed in tight-fitting silvery suits. These suits appeared similar to modern-day astronaut suits. They did not have any scuba or other devices, just the suits and helmets on their heads. They received an order to catch the Ichthyander, half-boy, half-shark from Russian folklore, but they were immediately washed ashore with signs of decompression. Unfortunately, only 4 divers survived the trip into the depths. The other 3 died of decompression sickness from their rapid surfacing. They were unable to find those strange humanoids again." Tivanenko likens the appearance of these strange beings to petroglyphs found in ancient ruins. He claims to have hundreds of drawings with these sons of the sky. As of today, only 20% of the ocean floor has been mapped. What is down there? Perhaps giant squids, strange eyeless fish, or even weirder things. The ocean is vast and deep enough to hide many secrets. You could even fit an entire alien civilization down there in the deep trenches. One of these mysteries is related to the dead sharks in Africa. The coast of South Africa became a watery crime scene in May 2017. 3 dead great white sharks washed ashore all at once. The puzzling part is that they were all missing their livers. One was even missing its heart. Scientists performed necropsies on all 3 sharks, examining their injuries to uncover the cause of death. What could have been large or fierce enough to kill a great white shark? The commonly accepted theory is that it was an attack by other great whites or orcas, which are known to hunt sharks. But this doesn't account for a large number of dead sharks washed up all at once. Could it have been an extraterrestrial being that attacked them?
Well, you've reached the end of the video. If you are interested in learning more about similar topics, here you will find other really interesting videos from the channel. Thanks for watching this video. Click on the like button if you enjoyed it, and do not forget to subscribe in case you didn't. See you on the next one.